Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, I'm showing you guys how to make look, you know from the title what this is, but if this isn't food porn, then I don't know what is. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make brown butter, Nutella stuffed chocolate chip cookies. Now, these are the chewy kind of cookies, so if you're like me and you love the chewy kind of cookies, these are perfect for you. These are the ingredients you're going to need to make them. Okay guys, you're going to need some chocolate chips, some vanilla extract, some sugar and some brown sugar, salt and some flour. We've got some Nutella as well, an egg, some sour cream and some brown butter. So the way I brown my butter is just pop it in a pot, let it boil and melt, and just keep going until it turns brown. So make sure you do this on low heat and keep an eye on it guys, otherwise this will happen to you. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop our sugars into a big mixing bowl. Give those a mix, make sure they're mixed in well together. And you can go ahead and put your brown butter in there and give it a good mix. Okay, so once you've got those mixed, you can put your eggs in there and give those a good mix as well. Okay, pop your sour cream in there and your vanilla. And we're just going to mix those up again. All of those yummy chocolate chips. And we're going to put our flour in next, so put in half at a time and give it a mix each time. It just makes it easier and you don't make a huge mess. Right, so we're going to wrap this in some Glad wrap or some cling wrap, whatever, and you're going to pop it in the fridge for 2 hours. So that's going to allow it to kind of set, and the butter is going to soak, or the flour will soak in the butter, and it'll all become more delicious. So we're going to pop that in there for 2 hours, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so while our dough is sitting and resting in the fridge, we're going to prepare our little Nutella droplets. So using 2 teaspoons, I'm just going to pop some little droplets of Nutella onto a baking tray that's been lined with baking paper, and we're going to pop these into the freezer. So it's going to make it much easier to handle once they're frozen. If you try doing this when they're not frozen, you're going to end up with a huge Nutella mess. Okay guys, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Our dough has been resting for 2 hours, our Nutella droplets are frozen, and we're ready to put these things together. So I've just made a little ball out of our dough, and you want to work quickly because your Nutella droplets will melt and your dough will soften very quickly. So I'm just flattening the dough in my hands, and we're going to pop our little droplet in the center and wrap the dough around it. Now, if you find that you don't have enough dough and you can see gaps, just grab a little bit more dough and just patch it up. So once you've got it all wrapped, give it a little bit of a roll again in between your palms, and you can pop it on a baking tray. So just repeat this until you've made all of your cookies. So we're going to pop these in the oven for 15 minutes. Keep an eye on them. Basically, you just want them to brown around the edges, and then they're done. And look at that guys, our Nutella stuffed cookies are looking delicious. Okay guys, so those were my brown butter Nutella stuffed chocolate chip cookies. If you like this video, hit the like button. You're going to find the recipe on thescranline.com, which is where you can find all of my recipes. You can see my last video over there if you want to be taken to more deliciousness, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of the Scran Line.